Okay, so as we know, the Rams have been very aggressive in this offseason so far to go all in and do what it takes to get another Super Bowl championship immediately. However, we are starting to see some guys who are liked within the organization go elsewhere. And I just wanted to give a shout out to a couple of guys where we already know where their next destination is. And they are Bobby Brown and Michael Hoecht, two guys who have contributed to the success of the defensive line, but are now getting massive paydays elsewhere. Starting with Bobby Brown III, he just signed a 3-year, $21 million deal with the Carolina Panthers. Bobby Brown was drafted by the Rams in the 4th round in 2021, was a part of the Super Bowl winning team, and was a solid player throughout his time in LA. He's always brought great vibes, was awesome in the locker room, amazing teammate, but did show concerns about his lack of playing time and was looking for an opportunity to become a full-time starter. And now he's going to get that in Carolina. The writing was on the wall when earlier this week, the Rams signed Poona Ford. And just to be honest, he is a massive upgrade over Bobby Brown at nose tackle. Just take a look at these PFF grades comparing Bobby Brown and Poona Ford put together by the Rams brothers, and you'll see exactly what I am talking about. And most importantly, take a look at the comparison in the run defense grade, where Poona Ford was ranked 7th among defensive tackles in 2024, and Bobby Brown was ranked 27th. This is very significant because while this young Rams defense is really emerging into an elite group, the one part of the defense that struggled all season in 2024 was the run defense. All these players, including Saquon Barkley and others, just kept running all over us time and time again. And it's obvious that the Rams need to improve the run defense this offseason, and we've already done that by signing Poona Ford. But even with all that, it's a bummer to see Bobby Brown go, but I'm not surprised. These things do happen, and he's going to shine in Carolina. The Panthers got a great one. So congrats to him and his family on his new contract, and I wish him all the best. Now moving on to Michael Hoecht. This one's tough because I really like this guy, and I was hoping that we would be able to bring him back on a team-friendly deal. But hey, if the Buffalo Bills, who are a very good team, are offering you a 3-year deal worth up to $24 million, you got to take it, man, because that is a nice payday for a guy like Michael Hoecht, and the Rams weren't going to pay him that, plain and simple. But he's got a great story. The Rams signed him as an undrafted free agent in 2020. He spent his first season with the Rams on the practice squad and then was just barely signed to the active roster before the start of the 2021 season. Didn't play a whole lot that year, but after that kept getting more and more playing time to the point where he became a very important part of this young rebuilding Rams defense. But not only that, this guy just really loved LA and was bought into the whole vibe of the city. Every time he made a big play, he threw up the LA sign like this and just was a pillar of the community, always spent time with the fans, always appreciated this growing fan base of ours, and just really represented what makes LA great. And I hate to see him go, but I understand. Look, Buffalo is offering him a nice payday, and they got a great one. He's going to do whatever is needed to help that team succeed. He's going to continue to allow that team to thrive. Plus, he is from Ontario, Canada, so going to Buffalo, which is right near the Canadian border and right near Ontario, he is going to be much closer to home. So yeah, congrats to him and his new contract as well. And I also wish him all the best in Buffalo. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the departures of Bobby Brown and Michael Hoecht. And as always, go Rams.